Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. This one is very specifically today aimed at our Year 10 photographers at GCSE who are presently looking at ISO. In previous lessons you've been asked to research this very specific emulsive article where two photographers, Simon King and Andrew Blowers, took two high ISO films, the Alpha Delta 3200 and the Kodak T-Max 3200, out onto the streets of London to photograph and experiment. So the images that they came back with were these really nice grainy photos, some of them at night time, with these really kind of just beautiful atmosphere and textures created by that high ISO quality when they worked. So when we are looking at our research, really important with this, because it's ISO, is that we are discussing kind of what the ISO is doing with the image and how that has kind of affected the atmosphere and the overall feel of what we're looking at. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to respond to this by editing your own photos, which you were asked to capture over the Christmas break. And we're going to be using Snapseed. We've introduced Snapseed to you in a previous video. It's a free app from Google. You're able to use it on Apple and Android devices, both phone and tablet. And I've already got it on my phone, so I'm going to go ahead and open it for you. So when we are looking to work in Snapseed, we're going to open this image I prepared for us today. At the bottom in the center, we've got our tools option. And the very first step we're going to do is convert this image into black and white for us. So on the right hand side, 3 rows from the bottom, we've got the black and white tool. We're going to tap that. It will convert the image into black and white for us. All of these presets that show along the bottom, I don't really rate those, so don't really bother with them. The center icon, you've got these 3 sliders. If we tap on that, then we get different adjustments that we can make. We can make changes to our image. So I'm going to slide that up to the contrast option. And then we can change the contrast by using our finger or thumb. We're going to move either to the left to take contrast down or to the right to increase contrast. Now, if you go to extremes, you can really go to extremes with this. That's not necessarily what we're after, though. We want to be nice and gentle and sparing with the adjustment. So we're going to take that to plus 15. And then if I'm happy with that, then I'm going to two things, take a screenshot. And I'm going to tap the tick in the bottom corner, which will confirm that adjustment I've made. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add that kind of grainy, noisy effect. Now we're going to do this by using tools again. We're going to go into the black and white options again. And then with the sliders, we're going to go to grain. So this is called grain because when photography is film based, the reason why we get that sensitivity is because silver or silver halides are sensitive to light. And the larger that these silver halides are, the more sensitive they are to light. And although this means that we can sometimes work with faster speeds, it does then mean that they are more visible because they are larger. And that's where we get the term grain from, because it looks kind of like grains of sand. The grain adjustment on Snapseed goes from 0 to 100. And then if I drag my finger from left to right, you'll see that the blue bar at the top will change and the value will change as well. If we take this all the way along, then you'll see a very dramatic effect, and we don't necessarily want that. I'm going to take this to about 50 today, but by all means experiment with different levels. Again, if I'm happy with that, I'm going to take another screenshot of what we've done. And I'm also going to tap the tick in the bottom right-hand corner to confirm the adjustment I've made. So if you're happy with everything we've done here with this image, we now need to export it ready for use in our coursework. So we do this by tapping the export button in the bottom right corner. This is important. If we just tap save, we're going to wipe over that previous image that we had, and we need that previous image to show in our work. So we're going to go with save a copy. So if we tap that one, that's going to save that for us. So if we go across to our camera roll, we will see we've got several things here. So we've got, this is our original image. We've got one screenshot of the step where we change the contrast, and this one where we change the grain. And then this is our final outcome image. Whenever we display our edits in our book, it's really important we've got those 3 things. So I'll say them again. The original screenshot or screenshots along the way. And thirdly, finally, your edited, experimented image. When we talk about these in our work, we're talking about what we've done and how we've done it, and we're making reference back to that research we did using the emulsive article and displaying the work in our books. That cause and effect is very important. So in response to this, I'm looking for you to create 4 edits using the images that you shot over the Christmas break and display them with these 3 things. And there's more information on our VLEs, so the Connect and Teams. And that's it for today's tutorial. If there were other things you needed or wanted to know or other tutorials you'd like, then please do get in touch. andrew.hayward@mrc-academy.org, and we'll look at getting those made for you. These videos are very specifically made for students in the photography department at Midhurst Rother College in West Sussex, England. However, if they benefit you and help you in your school or college or wherever, then that's great also. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe.